after a wild first game. It is time for game number 2 of week number 2 here in the Summit Summer League, powered by Smoothie King, as it's Team Durnell and Team Rauch. Team Rauch might be a little gassed. They are coming off of a fast-paced, physical 69-57 win over Team Trailer. As it will be Tucker Day jumping it with Jackson Davis. We'll see if he has hops like Trace Jackson Davis, and he loses the tip, and it'll be Team Durnell ball. So Team Durnell on their home whites, Team Rauch with it now. Here is Joey Taylor.
That wasn't it.
Preston McCann with the basketball. McCann drives it to the left, fires up a shot, and missed it, and that touched the back of the glass. It's off to Team Rauch.
That wasn't it. Bad coaching.
Now with it here, Owen Smith fires it off left side of the floor, and St. McMichael. Owen Smith finds Jason Hart. Hart with the ball. Fires it off now. St. McMichael at the top of the key. He spins his way into the lane. In trouble. Fires it off. Hart, long three on the way. It's off the mark. And the rebound's going to be pulled away by Connor Sleed. Here's Owen Smith. He dances around. Now finds Connor Sleed. Back here to St. McMichael at the top of the key. He drives in. In trouble as he dances around. Looking around the perimeter. Fires it off now here to Owen Smith. McMichael, 10 on the shot clock. Drives in. Lost the handle. And here comes Tucker Day. He fires it off here to Joey Taylor, who misses the layup, and Joey Taylor not the start he wanted, as Team Durnell goes 0 for 2 on their 2 possessions. Right side, catch, shoot, Davis off the mark, and the rebound's pulled away by Preston McCann, my apologies. And now here's Tucker Day. Looking, now finds Joey Taylor on the right side of the floor, dancing around, now fires it off, mishandling that one there. He is going to be Jackson Hounslow, but is able to retain it. Day fakes the handoff, drives into the lane, in trouble, fires it up, and got it off the glass, and that is our first bucket of the ball game as Tucker Day backs down his defender and puts it off the glass. 2-0 Team Durnell. To the left side of the floor, it'll go to St. McMichael. McMichael now fires it off to Jason Hart. Hart looking to drive in on Joey Taylor, and instead will find St. McMichael. McMichael drives in, puts it up, did not hit the rim, and they're going to keep playing. Now, with it here. Here comes Team Durnell on the attack with Jake Kuhlman, the freshman at Homestead, and that three is airballed from Hauser. And now here comes Team Rauch on the attack. Right side of the floor, Jackson Davis. In trouble, now gets it down low. Slee puts it up, he scoops it up and scored. We call that a scoop and score. 2-2 our score. 15-20 to play in the first half. Joey Taylor drives in, kicks it to Hauser for a long corner three. It's off the mark, and the rebound's going to be taken out of there by Connor Slee. So Team Rauch on the attack once again. In a tie ball game, 2-2. And a late foul is going to be called. And they're going to nail McCann on the foul. Looked like a clean steal from my point of view, but the baseline official says otherwise. On the inbound, here's Connor Slee. Slee, right side, long three is up and off the mark. He's had so many that have just rimmed out tonight. Bound to fall at some point. On the other end of the floor, Tucker Day is going to be hammered and is able to draw the foul.
Hey, just box it and screen somebody. Box it and screen somebody. We'll get open.
On the inbound, McCann, catch, shoot, cannot hit it. Hauser pulls down the long rebound, and out he's able to draw the foul, and it will stay with Team Durnell. To the right side of the floor now, he finds Tucker Day. Day with it and fires that one up off out of bounds. Once again, it is going to stay with Team Rauch, or Team Durnell, my apologies. On the inbound is Hauser. He fires this one off here to Preston McCann. McCann dances around with the basketball, and it's poked on out of bounds. Kick ball violation. Actually, it'll stay with Team Durnell.
That's what she said.
Now with it here.
People do panic.
Now with it here. St. McMichael. He'll cross the timeline. McMichael at the top of the key now. Gets around Joey Taylor for the time being. Finds Jackson Davis. And dishes it off down low. And that one tipped and kicked out of bounds. And so, it will stay right here with Team Rauch. 12:45 to play in half number one. It's 2-2. And yes, apparently we do play defense in the Summer League. And down low for the score is Jackson Davis. 4-2. Team Rauch gets its first lead of the ball game. Now on the right side of the floor, runner on the way. It's no good. Battle for it down low. And Joey Taylor saves it right into the hands of Preston McCann, who has an open look, but it's long, and it's no good. And a foul is going to be called here on Tucker Day going over the top. And now a whole new 4 and 5 on the bench, off the bench here as Weaver, Prater, Quake, and Smith check into the ball game. Now on the inbound with it here is Owen Prater. Prater steps back into the corner, fires up a shot, it's no good. Battle for it here, and it's out of bounds. Ball will belong to Team Durnell. By far the lowest scoring first 7 minutes of the half we've seen in the Summit Summer League thus far. Long three on the way, and it's good. Big time three buried there by Quaylen Clopton, the Snyder Jr. And Team Durnell back on top by 1. At the top of the key, here's Owen Prater. Now dishes it off here to Wyatt Weaver. Weaver with the basketball. In trouble at the free throw line, fires it off to the corner. Driving baseline, Prater puts it up, it's off the mark. Looked like it might have been partially blocked, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay right here with Team Rauch. Weaver down low, working in on Clopton, puts that one up and turns and just lays that one in over his defender. He saw the mismatch and he loved it. 6-5, Team Rauch in the lead. Now Clopton dishes this one off, driving in, nice little move, and scoring that one is Kyle Hartsaw, the Lakeland sophomore, and it's 7-6. So after a slow start, both teams start to trade buckets here. Now a turnover. John Parent comes away with a steal and the ball. Parent all the way into the lane, puts it up through the contact, can't get the roll, and the rebound is going to be taken out of there by Gannon Smith. Here's Smith to the left side of the floor, drives in, puts it up, found the lane, and scored it. 8-7. Here's Clopton with the basketball as he crosses mid-floor to the right side. Picked up by Wyatt Weaver, dancing around. Likes what he sees, now dishes it off here to John Parent. Hartsaw with the ball. He dishes this one off, dancing around with it in a jiffy. Here is Jake Stoy. Stoy kicks it to John Parent. They got 1 on the clock. They got to get it off. They did not. And time again, we see them forgetting about the shot clock, and it's going to go away to Team Rauch.
Hey, that's just bad coaching.
Now with it here, Owen Prater drives in, nice little jump stop, in trouble, now fires it off to Gannon Smith with a nice little shot fake on Stoy, drives in, puts it up, it's no good, but he's able to draw the foul, and so Team Rauch will regain possession of the basketball. 9:24 to play in half number one. It's an 8-7 lead for Team Rauch. Down low to Owen Prater, works inside, in trouble, lost the handle, and it's picked up by John Parent. And now here comes Parent with the ball, fires it off over to the right side. Down low goes Hartsaw, puts up a runner, and got the roll. And so Hartsaw with his second bucket in the ball game puts his team up 9-8. On the other end of the floor, it'll be Gannon Smith with the ball. He fires it off, Prater in trouble, able to retain it though. Open in the corner, Riker Quake, it's good! And so Riker Quake buries a corner three to put his team up by 2. On the other end of the floor, here comes Quaylen Clopton. He stops on the dime, kicks it back here to John Parent. Catch, shoot, cannot get. And the rebound pulled down. And the last touch was by either Prater or Gannon Smith or both. Either way, it'll stay with Team Durnell. Here's Clopton with the basketball. He stops, puts up a shot, and got it. Nice shot there from Quaylen Clopton. Ties this game up at 11. Make a wish, Marino. And now with it here, Gannon Smith. He stops, gets it back now into the hands of John Parent. Parent slows it down a little bit. Now Couch crosses the timeline to Quaylen Clopton. He fires up a three. He left it short at the rim, and the rebound's pulled down by Gannon Smith. Here's Smith with the basketball. Prater, it's out of the key, spins around, puts that one up, and that's going to be a travel on Owen Prater. And so, here comes Hartzell with the basketball. He'll cross mid-floor. Here at the top of the key. He drives it out of the right side, finds a lane, kicks it to Stoy. Stoy in the corner, drives, puts up a runner, and are you kidding me? First one of those we've had this year in the Summit Summer League. Possession arrow in favor of Team Rauch. 7:23 to play here in the first half. It's 11-11. New 5 in for both squads. Or actually for Team Durnell only. And so, here's Owen Prater with the basketball. He'll cross the timeline with it. Now dish it off here to Gannon Smith. Smith drives in, puts that one up off the glass, cannot get the roll, and the rebound taken out of there by, who was that? Here, checking the rosters. My apologies, Jake Coleman. Preston McHale with the basketball. Gets it down low to Tucker Day. Working it on Davis, puts it up, got it! Off the glass to score, and Team Durnell back on top, 13-11. Across the timeline on the go, Gannon Smith, right side now to Riker Quay. Dance around here on Joey Taylor. In trouble, now fires it off here to Wyatt Weaver. Weaver drives in, lost the handle, and it's taken out of there by Jake Kuhlman. Passes in here to Joey Taylor, drives, and that's going to be a travel. Or out of bounds, one or the two. Either way, it's going to Team Rauch. (13-11) here. 6:15 to play in half number one. Now, across the timeline goes Zane McMichael. He drives it to the left side, now dishes it off here to Wyatt Weaver. Fires it over. Smith pops a three. Off the mark. What a rebound there from Connor Sleeve. Back here to Jason Hart at the top of the key. A high fly three. It's no good. Rebound Smith. Fakes the pass and scores it off the glass. Ties it up at 13. Now, Joey Taylor fires it off to the official who's standing on the baseline. And it's a turnover for Team Durnell and a chance for the lead here for Team Rauch in a tied ball game. A mixture of good defense and sloppy basketball here in half number one. Now, Zane McMichael drives it to the left side of the floor. Dishes this one off here to Jason Hart. He drives in, now fires it here to Owen Smith. My apologies. Smith dancing around. Dishes this one off here to Zane McMichael. We have whistles all over the place, and oh no. Jason Hart is down on the baseline. As Jason Hart is down on the baseline. 4.9 on the shot clock as Hart being attended to on the baseline shares. That one's off the mark. And the rebound's taken out of there by Joey Taylor. Here comes Taylor, puts it up and got it. Joey Taylor on the other end of the floor, taking advantage of a good opportunity. 15-13. And now on the ball is Wyatt Weaver. And here is Owen Smith with the ball. In trouble in the corner, now dishes it off, and it's going to be off of Jackson Hauser or Tucker Day. As Hart being attended to now by Adam Marino and his head coach, Josh McConan. On the baseline, shares there. We hope for the best here for Jason Hart. 3 seconds on the shot clock here, though. As play will go on. On the inbound, catch and shoot, Smith, got it! A big-time shot there for Owen Smith to tie the ball game up at 15. 4 to play in the first. 15-15, and that one is kicked, and it'll stay with Team Durnell. On the impound, it's Jackson Hauser. Fires this one off here. Coleman dishes this one off to Tucker Day. In the corner, it's Preston McCann with the basketball. McCann down low. Day. And it's just hard to guard that, as Tucker Day will put Team Durnell back in the lead 17-15. Nice pass on over to Riker Quake. Drives into the lane, scoops it up, and got the roll off the glass. 17-17. And so back and forth we go as things starting to pick up a little bit. McCann launches a three. It's off the mark. Long rebound. It's tipped up. Day able to save it, but into the hands of Owen Smith for Team Rauch. High pass there. Zane McMichael drives it all the way into the lane. Puts it up. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called. And Team Rauch will retain possession of the ball. And a new 5 is in for Team Durnell. Catch and shoot from Connor Slee. It's off the mark, and the rebound's taken out of there by Jake Stoy. And so, with it now, here is Quaylen Clopton. Clopton dancing around with it at the top of the key. Driving in. Nice little spin move. Stops on the dime. Fires out to Stoy. Long three on the way. It's off the mark. Long rebound. Will be taken out of there with a new shot clock. Clopton fires him a three and buries it from the corner. They gave him a second chance, and he made Team Rauch pay for it with a 20-17 lead now. On the other end of the floor, it's Riker Quake who buries a long three to tie it up at 20. 2 to go in half number 1, 20-20 our score. Stoy fires this one off here to Quaylen Clopton. Looking to drive it in, does just that. Now fires it off here to 8 and more. He stops, now gets it back here to Hartsoff. 3 on the way, that one's off the mark. And the rebound pulled away by John Parent. Down low, Moore in trouble. Now puts up a runner. It's off the mark. Battle for it down low. And Wyatt Weaver comes away with it in the corner. Now fires it off here to Owen Smith. Smith on the other end. Connor Slee puts it up off the glass, and Team Rauch back in the lead by 2. 22-20. Now to the left side. Making a three is Clopton. Drives in, left it short at the rim. And now here comes Team Rauch on the attack. Connor Slee drives in, puts it up off the glass at end. 24-20. Largest lead of the ball game for either squad. Now to the right side of the floor to go. Here's Quaylen Clopton with the ball, picked up by Wyatt Weaver. Now fires this one off here to John Parent. At the top of the key, fires it up and cannot get the roll. Rebound taken out of there by Wyatt Weaver. And here comes Team Rauch. Trying to build in this 4-point lead they hold, and a foul is going to be called. 57.4 to play here in half number 1. So 57.4 to play here in half number 1. A 24-20 lead is the verdict for Team Rauch. Timeout on the floor. You're watching the Summit Summer League Week 2, powered by Smoothie King. Play back underway here with 57 seconds in the first half. A 24-20 lead for Team Rauch. Trying to build on it. Smith, fade away. It's off the mark. And rebounds taken away by Smith. More, but he lost it. And Connor Slee is going to lay it up and in off the glass. 26-20 now. Here's Hartzell with the basketball at the top of the key. Slides it left side out of 8 and more. Quaylen Clopton with the ball. Clopton now gets it back to the top of the key. Looking to drive it on Wyatt Weaver. Fires it off. Hartzell fires on the three. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound taken out there by 8 and more. Moore drives it in and fires it to the baseline out of bounds. Now 19 seconds to play in half number 1. And now with it here, Zane McMichael. He'll cross the timeline with it. Drive in. We got a whistle and we got a foul. 5 seconds to play in half number 1, and that might just do it here as they're showing no signs of hurry. Now they go fast. That will take us to the end of half number 1 here in game number 2 of week number 2 of the Summit Summer League as Team Rauch leads at 26-20. You're watching the Summit Summer League week number 2 powered by Smoothie King. Play about to resume here in half number 2 as it is a 26-20 lead for Team Rauch at the half. As Coach Rauch tries to become the first team to go 2-0 on a day. On the impound here is Zayden Moore to the right side. Moore. Now Clapton with the ball. He looks to drive in. Does just that. Driving here is McCann. Nice move. Puts it up off the glass and scores it.
Let's get up. Go get it.
On the impound. They shredded that press. And now here comes Preston McCann. Drives it in. Now gets it back. Prater. Got it. On the other end of the floor now, here comes Preston McCann. McCann all the way, drives it and scores it. 28-24. Now, on the attack, driving it. Here is Zane McMichael, fires it over to the right side, down low. Gannon Smith in trouble, puts it up, no good off the glass, and the rebound's pulled away by Preston McCann. And so now here comes Team Durnell on the attack. It's McCann again, and he cannot get the roll on that one. And Gannon hits the deck hard. He's up, and now here comes Zane McMichael. McMichael loses it as he threw it into the hands of Quaylen Clapton. Clapton on the attack, drives it, puts it up, and got it. 28-26 our score. A little 6-2 run to start the half here for Team Durnell. Now, across the timeline goes Gannon Smith. Gannon drives it and lost the handle, and it's out of bounds, and nobody touched it from Team Durnell, and it's away to Team Durnell. 28-26 our score. Quaylen Clapton, shot fake, now dishes away, back to Clapton, puts that one up off the glass, and we are tied at 28.
That's so bad.
An 8-2 run to start the second half here for Team Durnell. Stoy is all over here, Zane McMichael. Now, to the right side of the floor it goes. McMichael, now, to the left side, high, fly three on the way. It's off the mark from Connor Slee, and the rebound's taken out of there by Preston McCann. McCann on the run here to the left side of the floor. Drives it and is able to draw the foul on Zane McMichael. And so Team Durnell will retain possession of the ball here. 5:25 to play in half number one. On the inbound. With it here is Preston McCann. He drives it in, now puts that one up off the glass and scores it, and Preston McCann has single-handedly given Team Durnell a 30-28 lead, and the run continues. A 10-2 run. Now to the right side of the floor it'll go. Now, Owen Prater drives it, puts it up, and got it. Beautiful shot there from Owen Prater, and we're tied up at 30. Prater, the junior from Rochester, ties it up at 30 here with 14:47 to play. Now, Stoy drives it in trouble, might have gotten away with a few extra steps there. And now here's Aiden Moore on the deck, battle for it, in trouble, and coming away with it now. It's in the hands of Jackson Davis. Here's Gannon Smith across the now. Gannon Smith turns it over. Here's Aiden Moore on the other end of the floor. Puts someone up, missed it. Rebound though by Hauser, and he scores it.
Gotta have it.
Hauser on the putback from a missed shot by Moore. On the other end of the floor, McCann blocks the shot of Prater, but a foul is going to be called. And so, ball will stay right here with Team Rauch. 14:05 to play in half number two. 30-30 is our score. Gannon Smith to inbound here for Team Rauch.
No layup here. I'll get you a layup.
Now, here's Owen Prater. What in the world was that? And that one is just right out of bounds to Team Durnell. Now, Coleman dishes it here to Joey Taylor. He drives it all the way into the lane. Puts that one up off the glass and in. Joey Taylor gives Team Durnell a 32-30 lead. Owen Smith able to save that steal from Hartsaw. Now, with it here is Gannon Smith to the left side of the floor. Dancing around with it, dishes it down low to Owen Prater. He drives in on Taylor, puts that one up and cannot get it, but a foul's going to be called, so Team Rauch stays in possession of it. And that's a nice inbound play, and Owen Smith is going to put that one up and in, and we're tied up at 32 again. Joey Taylor to the left side, down low, Tucker Day. I can't see, there's a 6'7" giant in my way. And Team Durnell comes away with the basketball. Here comes Gannon Smith on the other end for Team Rauch. It's Riker Quake, drives in, drives baseline, puts it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. And so Team Rauch will stay with it. 12:29 to play in half number 2. It stays tied at 32.
Get your layup.
And now with it, on the inbound, it'll be Owen Plater. He's able to find Wyatt Weaver. He drives in, puts it up off the glass, left it a little short, and the rebound is taken out of there by Joey Taylor. On the run is Taylor, and Taylor is able to draw the foul, and Coach Durnell finally gets the foul he's been wanting. And so, 32-32, 11:55 on the inbound. Down low to Tucker Day. He gets it down low. Putting it up is Parent, and he's able to draw the foul. Possession stays right here with Team Durnell. And a nice little runner there from Tucker Day. He left it a little short at the rim. And the rebound's taken out of there by Tucker Day. Or Riker Quake, my apologies. Here's Owen Gannon Smith on the right side of the floor. He drives it in. Dances around, now has to dish it off. Here to Wyatt Weaver. Prater drives in. Spins, puts up a fadeaway shot, and he got it. A big-time shot there from Owen Prater to give Team Rauch a 34-32 lead. Back on the other end of the floor, Joey Taylor, no good. Rebound, Tucker Day. He left it short, tips it up, no good again. Rebound taken out of there by Owen Prater. Team Durnell cannot buy a bucket. There's a brick over the board. Now, Gannon Smith on the other end of the floor is able to draw the foul. And so, Team Rauch will stay in possession of it. 10:44 to play in half number 2. Rauch leads it 34-32. Smith looking to inbound it, does just that here to Wyatt Weaver. Weaver with the basketball, hands it off to St. McMichael. McMichael thought about a long 3 and instead finds himself in a jam, gets it off to Owen Smith. 4 seconds on the clock. Down low, it's swatted away. Ball still up for grabs. Weaver launches up a prayer, hits off the mark, and Tucker Day is able to come up with the rebound. Here comes John Parent with the basketball. He dances around with it. He drives into the lane. Nice move from John Parent. He lays it up off the glass and scores. John Parent, the Canterbury senior, making his presence known and tying it up at 34. On the other end of the floor, loose ball. It's taken out of there by St. McMichael. Right side, 3 on the way. Quake off the mark. Rebound taken by Hartsaw. And so Hartsaw will slow things down a bit for Team Durnell. Parent was open on the run. Instead, Hartsaw takes it into the lane. And down low, back here to Coleman. Puts it up off the glass and in. And Team Durnell with a little 6-0 run for the lead. Now, Riker Quake, they left Jackson Davis all alone. He puts that one up off the glass. It's too little too late on the defensive side of things. And we're tied at 36 again. And now, Joey Taylor with the basketball on the right side of the floor. He spins his way into the lane, puts up a runner. It's no good. And the rebound is going to be taken out of there by Jackson Davis. Now, St. McMichael with the ball to the left side, drives it into the lane, now finds an open Owen Smith, drives baseline, nice shot fake, puts it up and in. Owen Smith is working this second half, and it's 38-36. Team Rauch back in the lead with a little 4-0 run of their own. Hartsaw gets it out here to Joey Taylor, runs into a brick wall, and he is able to draw the foul. Coleman on the inbound, here to Hartsaw. In trouble in the corner, picked up by Smith. Temple team's on its way. Dishes it now to John Parent. Fires him a 3. He got it! John Parent, the Canterbury senior, gives Team Durnell a 1-point lead. 39-38. 6 to go here before the alarm ending. Now, driving in is Quake. He left it off the rim short. And now here comes Team Durnell on the attack. It's John Parent able to save it into the hands of Riker Quake. Now, on the other end of the floor, it's Jackson Davis.
That was high level.
And Jackson Davis trying to save it off the glass. And
I
so,
just want to run, boo.
Who's on the hose?
Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm gonna try it out.
here's Joey Taylor with the roll. To the right side of the floor, he takes it. Now hands this one off here to John Parent. Parent spins his way to the line, puts it up, and got it. So John Parent scores it, and it's 41-38 Team Durnell. Now driving into St. McMichael. He dishes it back here to Connor Slee. Fires it out. 3 on the way. It's off the mark from Jackson Davis, and here comes Joey Taylor. Taylor on the other end of the floor. Puts it up and in. 43-38 is our score. 7 to play in half number 2. Down low, here goes St. McMichael. He tries, puts it up, no good, and the rebound's taken out of there by John Parent. He fires it up the floor. Coleman, down low, nice move, Tucker Day, and Team Rauch might need a little TO here. 6:50 to play in half number 2. They trail by 7. On the other end of the floor, St. McMichael. Let me eat my words there. 46-40.
And you got what's his name?
Now, Artsall with the basketball. He drives it on over here. John Parent directs a little traffic. Now, 3 is on the way. And it's buried there by Joey Taylor, 48-40. Yeah, and that one is buried, and a timeout is called by Team Rauch. 48-43, 6:10 to play. Play resumes here at the Summit. 6:06 to play in the second half. It's 48-43. Now, with it, catch, shoot, Parent. It's off the mark. Rebound taken out of there by Parent. Puts it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. On the inbound. With it, dancing around, in trouble, he lost the ball. Parent loses it out of bounds, and it's out of bounds here to Team Rauch. 5.5 to play. Now with it, to the right side of the floor to go. Catch, shoot, Smith, rims it out, no good. Rebound taken out of there by John Parent. Now, with it here is Jake Coleman. Fires it out. Taylor, big time 3 from the corner. It's Joey Taylor, 51-43. And so, Team Rauch takes over, trailing by 8.
Oh, boo. Durnell stalling.
4:35 to play. On the impound, it's Gannon Smith. He dishes it back here to Wyatt Weaver. Weaver dishes it off here to Owen Smith on the right side of the floor. He drives it in trouble, dancing around, now gets it down low. Weaver puts it up, airballed it. Battle for it down low. Prater gets into it, and a jump ball will be called. Gannon Smith to impound it. Smith thought about a 3, and instead fires up a long 2 from the corner. It's no good. He tried to get his own miss, but instead tips it out of bounds here to Team Durnell. 51-43. Now, with it here is Quaylen Clopton. Clopton fires up a long 3. He buries it. A big time 3 from Quaylen Clopton, 54-43. Now, with it here, John Parent fires it off right side. Smith, gotta have it. It's a big time 3, 54-46. Here's Quaylen Clopton with the basketball here for Team Durnell. He fires up a shot. He got it again. 3 threes in a row between the two squads, and it's 60-46. On the other end of the floor, 3 on the way. Smith, it's off the mark. Battle for it, it's taken out of there by Clopton. He fires it off here to Prater. Now, slowing it down here. 57-46 the score. Down low. Hauser fires it out. Moore in trouble, and he lost it out of bounds, and it'll stay with Team Durnell. 50 seconds before the alarm ending. An 11-point lead for Team Durnell is the verdict. And on the impound, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Team Rauch. It's going to be Owen Prater. And so it'll stay with Team Durnell with 30 seconds to play before the alarm ending. Now, here's Quaylen Clopton. Dishes it out. Long three. McCann. It's off the mark. Got it soaring in for the rebound is Gannon Smith. 20 seconds to play before the alarm ending. Smith drives it in. Dancing. Now fires it over to Wyatt Weaver. At the top of the key, it's Riker Quake. Gannon Smith lost it for the time being. 23 on the clock. And now with it here. Down low is Gannon Smith. Puts it up and got the roll. And that will take us to the alarm ending. It's a 57-46 lead here for Team Durnell. Target score is 64. Now, with it here to the left side of the floor. Down low, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound, battle for, still up for grabs, and Stoy comes away with it. Now, down low, Hauser an open look. He missed it. He left it on the rim, and he just fell out. Now, here comes Smith with the basketball to the right side. Gets it. Weaver, corner three. It's off the mark. Hauser gets the rebound and gets it to Quaylen Clopton on the run. Quaylen dishes it now to the left side of the floor here to Aiden Moore. Moore drives in, dishes it here to Clopton. Drives in, finds Hauser somehow between Wyatt Weaver, and Team Durnell strikes first here, 5 away from victory. They lead at 59-48 here in the alarm ending over Team Rauch. Now to the right side of the floor to go. Prater has his pocket pick. It's stolen away. Here comes Preston McCann on the run. Down low. Puts it up on the glass. He missed it, but a foul is going to be called. And it'll stay here with Team Durnell.
Run the horn set for Wyatt. Run the horn set for Wyatt in the half court.
Now, down in the corner here to Jake Stoy. Fires it back here to Preston McCann. McCann drives into the lane. Lowers the shoulder. In trouble. Spins his way. Puts that one up and in. 61-48 in favor of Team Durnell. A three-pointer away from winning it. And now to the right side of the floor it goes. Now Quake stops, pops. He cannot hit it. Smith gets the rebound, but a foul is going to be called. And so that will send it to Team Durnell with a chance to win it with a three. We saw Riker Quake do it last time around in game number 1 against Team Trailer. We'll see what Team Durnell comes up with. 61-58. Clopton put the ball on the floor, and now they got a whistle. And kicking it there is Clopton. He sends it away to Team Rauch. It was never meant to be. And here's Owen Smith with the basketball here. Smith on the left. And now he forces it right side of the floor here to Wyatt Weaver. Weaver on the drive, spins his way into the lane, puts up a shot, and he got it. Nice move there from Wyatt Weaver to score it, 61-50. And now with it here is Quaylen Clopton for the win. Off the mark, it's no good. Hauser pulls it down the rebound, and he's able to draw the foul. And now free throws coming up here for Jackson Hauser. It'll be 1 for 2 for Hauser. That's it's a 61-50 lead for Team Durnell in the alarm ending. He eyes it, flies it, and he cannot hit it. And the rebound is going to be pulled out of there by Wyatt Weaver. Weaver on the left side of the floor to Prater. Down low. He spins his way, puts up a runner, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Owen Smith. Catch, shoot, hits it. And so Owen Smith, just how he drew it up, 61-53. And here comes Quaylen Clopton across the timeline. A 3 wins it for Team Durnell. Now to the right side of the floor, here comes Quaylen Clopton to the top of the key. Down low, Prater puts that one up and in, 63-53. 63-53. And now with it here is Riker Quake. Gannon Smith with the ball on the right side of the floor, looking to drive in. He's guarded by Clopton. Smith dancing around into the lane. Stops, dishes this one off. Shot fake. Smith has his shot blocked by Clopton, and Clopton comes away with the ball. Clopton with the basketball across the timeline. Full steam ahead, 1,000 miles an hour. Now we got a whistle. And so it'll stay with Team Durnell here. 63-53 our score. One bucket here for Team Durnell wins it. Here's Clopton with the ball. 13 on the shot clock. Down low, Hauser lost the handle, and here comes Wyatt Weaver. Clopton all over Weaver. Pass is tipped, and Prater comes away with it. And now here comes Riker Quake. He stops, he drives. Now kicks it to Wyatt Weaver for three. It's off the mark. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Last touch was Jake Stoy. It'll stay with Team Rauch. 63-53 is our score here in the ending. On the inbound, it'll be Owen Prater. He's going to be picked up by Preston McCann. Now hands it off to Gannon Smith. Gannon on the left side, picked up by Clopton. Now finds Wyatt Weaver, who drives into the lane, puts it up. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called on the shot. We'll see what happens here. And so it'll be 1 for 2 here for Wyatt Weaver, trying to pull his team within 8. Target score is 64. Durnell 1 point away. And Wyatt Weaver knocks down his free throw, 63-55. Now, with it here. Timeout taken by Coach Durnell. 63-55 as Coach Durnell trying to draw up the game winner, as though they just need 1 point to walk away winners here in game number 2. You're watching the Summit Summer League powered by Smoothie King. On the inbound, it's going to be Quaylen Clopton with the ball. Clopton to the left side of the floor. He dishes this one off here to Jake Stoy. More. Down low. Clopton. Down low. Stoy puts it up. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called. And so Stoy has a chance to win it at the line. 1 for 2 here. They just need 1 point. Stoy eyes it. Flies it. Ball game. Jake Stoy gains it at the free throw line to win it 64-55. A great game number 2, a great first 2 games, quite frankly, and that will end it here for game number 2. We'll step aside for the time being. We're back with game number 3 as Team Durnell downs Team Rauch in game number 2, 65-55. You're watching the Summit Summer League, powered by Smoothie King.